Впереди нас ожидает очередная встреча с Бернардом Криббинсом и Мартином Боулером из английского рыболовного сериала «Catching's Impossible» – «Ловля невозможного». 4-ю серию можно было бы условно назвать «Времена года». Нет, речь, конечно, не идет о знаменитых музыкальных циклах Петра Ильича Чайковского или Антонио Вивальди. Просто сегодня Бернард и Мартин решили продемонстрировать, что рыболовная жизнь в Великобритании не замирает никогда. В любое время года можно выбрать, куда отправиться и кого ловить. Но что будет неизменно всегда, это наслаждение красотой и чистотой английских водоемов.
We actually get to touch them.
Oh, I won't run out of line. What's the matter with you people?
So, come along with us and enjoy a journey of...
В наших краях, согласитесь, за этим приходится ехать иногда очень далеко. Да, большой контраст с Можайским водохранилищем, на котором мы рыбачили в начале программы. Но будем оптимистами, и на наших родных российских водоемах наступит праздник первозданной чистоты. Все в наших руках. Итак, 4-я серия «Рыбалка круглый год».
Places for wildlife, whatever the season.
Вне зависимости от времени года, реки и озера Великобритании – это прекрасное место для наблюдения за дикой природой. Даже глубокой зимой здесь остается много возможностей для рыбалки. Некоторые водоемы выглядят в эту пору пустыми, заброшенными и лишенными жизни. Но первое впечатление может быть обманчивым. Под поверхностью воды продолжается бурная жизнь, даже несмотря на то, что она полна опасностей. Эти полосатые убийцы – окуни, которые охотятся, собравшись в банду и загоняя стаю мелочи в такое место, где будет удобнее атаковать. В этой банде 40 голодных окуней, а рыбья молоть – одно из самых лакомых угощений. Так что они сюда еще вернутся.
And young fish are one of their favorite foods. So, they'll be back.
Мелкая рыба собирается в стаи, потому что так безопаснее. Плотное скопление мелкой рыбешки приводит хищников в замешательство, но это не всегда срабатывает. Поэтому рыбью мелочь никто еще не исключал из меню подводного ресторана фастфуда. Если ты еще маленькая рыбка, расти быстрее, иначе можешь стать добычей голодного окуня во время одного из бесконечных набегов банды этих полосатых волков.
Martin would like to try to catch one of these 2-pounders, but he's not allowed to fish here. Oh no, that would be too easy. Anyway.
Мартин хочет попытаться поймать одного из этих разбойников. Но он не станет ловить именно в этом месте. Это будет слишком легко для него. Мартин ищет экземпляр порядка 800 кг, поэтому он хочет обловить новое место и попробует соблазнить полосатика толстым червем, которого окунь так любит. Окуню нравится жить около различных подводных структур, поэтому у шлюза на этом водохранилище вполне вероятно скрывается один из невозможных трофеев. Здесь наверняка могут обитать несколько голодных окуней.
We got a fish. Oh, he's pulling this one. I think he's a good one. Yeah, he's a very good one. Whoa. Oh, it's a big fish. Oh, that's brilliant. It's pretty angry. They are angry fish, aren't they, perch? They're like school bullies, aren't they?
Attitude.
It's another good one. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That is beautiful. Angry. Right, let's take the hook out.
Примерно около килограмма. Неплохой трофей и красивая рыба. Но все же недостаточно крупная. Так что Мартину придется еще постараться, чтобы выудить заветного окуня на 800 кг. К сожалению, в этот раз не получилось, несмотря на то, что он поймал более десятка крупных окуней.
Right, let's take the hook out.
Only 2 pounds, but a lovely perch, and a good fish too, but not good enough. So Martin needs at least one more cast to catch that elusive 4-pounder. Sadly, despite catching a dozen big perch, the 4-pounder never happened. So after...
Глядя, как Мартин бережно отпускает свой улов, начинаешь думать: вот дают эти англичане. Дюжина окуней, каждый весом под килограмм, их не устраивает. На 800 кг ему подавай. Эх, честное слово. Некоторые из водоемов просто забиты окунями среднего размера, и при такой большой концентрации эти хищники сами становятся жертвами. Холодная зимняя вода может обострить аппетит голодной щуки, которую иногда называют пресноводной акулой. Бывает, что и несколько хищниц могут совместно атаковать стаю рыбы. Они используют защитную окраску, чтобы ближе подобраться к выбранной жертве и с внезапным ускорением схватить ее. Мгновение, и окунь в пасти. За 1/8 секунды. Быстрее, чем Феррари. Щука – ценный трофей для любого рыболова. И особенно зимой. Поэтому мы с Мартином в надежде на невозможный экземпляр в 14 килограммов вернулись на это озеро, где, как нам известно, обитают такие чудовища. Правда, щуку мы не обнаружили, зато увидели кое-что интересное.
Pike provide a worthy challenge for any angler, especially in winter. And because Martin and I are after an impossible 30-pounder, we return to the lake where we know just such a monster lives.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's also famous for over there in the snags. Can you see them? Look at that common.
Oh, Bennett.
I've got a few pellets here. Let's put them in. See if they're big. I reckon that's maybe 25-pound.
That's amazing.
And that mirror, oh, that's bigger, maybe touching 30.
Look at that thing there.
There's a linear just gone by.
Wow. Summertime, yes?
Yeah, we'll come back in summer.
Good lad. That's amazing.
Поскольку зимой корма бывает немного, карпы используют простейший способ его поиска. Они с энтузиазмом втягивают, словно пылесос, все, что обнаружат на дне. Отбирают вкусные кусочки, раздавливая их глоточными зубами, а затем выплевывают камешки и несъедобные частицы.
Super.
As we proved last week when I caught a 22-pounder from this lovely lake, it's a great place for pike. So we're hopeful that we'll be even luckier this time and the monster will take our bait.
It's a lovely way to fish with the float. Just twitch the bait occasionally and then I love that. As it gets sucked under. Well, there seems to be a few predators in this area, so...
Yeah. Good luck, Martin.
There are many methods that can be used to tempt a pike. I caught my 20 from here on a paternostered lamprey, but I prefer wobbling a deadbait under a float. Martin's trying that too.
Yep, I think I'm away. There's a bob on that float. Let's
Big
just see.
duck a couple of times, isn't it?
Big duck. Stop now. Oh, I dropped it. Hasn't dropped it, it stole my fish.
You are kidding. How dare he?
Bad angle.
There's a deadie in the bottom there.
Yeah.
Amazing. Right, so. Well, he won't want another feed, will he? You never know.
Well, if he was 30 pound, he will.
Whetted his appetite.
Just twitch him.
Twitch the old dead roach there.
I think this cold weather has definitely made him
Twitchy,
twitchy.
inconsistent, careful.
Yeah, I mean, has that got it?
I don't know.
I don't know either, and I'm the gilly. Perhaps we're being a little bit impatient with it all.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't think they like. Oh, it's a perch, isn't it? I think it's a perch. It went bink, bink, bink on the back end of it. It's a little old perchy.
Oh, you found the magic formula.
Well, look at that. I mean, that's a good old dinner he picked up, isn't it?
Lovely perch.
I think all those strikes we've been seeing in this area, look at the fins on it.
Beauty, ain't it?
Stunning. Wow. That is very beautiful.
Lovely fish.
Yeah. I think that may have been some of the strikes up here, Martin, don't you?
Perhaps.
You know, they've all been chopping about.
Okay, one up to come. There we go.
Thank you very much. That is a cracker, isn't it? Lovely
Typical
specimen.
Of, clear water.
Yeah.
Very so vivid, the markings.
Vivid colours, yeah.
In floodwater, they all wash out.
Yes, I know, yeah. Get pale.
Slip it back.
Terrific.
Well, you might get a bigger one. Whoa.
Bosh.
Well, it's nice to see a perch, Bernard.
Sure is.
And it's proving to be a fun day.
It sure am. And you've caught nearly as many as me now.
One day I'll be as good as you, eh?
No, never, never. Never. You're way beyond me already.
What is it with pike, Bernard, that everyone seems to have lost a monster?
I don't think I've ever hooked a monster, but I know what you mean. There is all this legend attached to it, isn't there?
Wives' tale.
Yeah, yeah. Every time rods get smashed, dragged overboard, or ripped off the rod rest or whatever, it's always a big pike, isn't it?
Dogs eating.
Yeah, dogs eating. I did, you know, you talk about ducks going. I was fishing with Bob Church and there was a mallard drake and he was going backwards and slowly going down, and a pike had got him by the legs and literally took him under. That's the only time I've ever seen anything. I've seen ducklings taken, you know.
Oh, blimey, I'm away.
You're kidding?
No, I'm away.
Every time I'm in the middle of a good story, you start catching fish. What is it with you?
Yeah, he's got it.
He hasn't.
He's got it. Hopefully this isn't going to be the monster that I lose, the
No.
monster that I land.
Yes.
Oh, it's gone again. I just twitched it.
Yes.
It went.
Yeah.
I'll give it a little bit more time. But I can't believe it's a very big fish.
No.
I love it, them fakes.
No, they're much more positive, aren't they, the lumps?
Well, whenever I miss a bite, I always tell myself that it's a small one.
It was the bite of the day.
Right. Yeah.
Well done.
A bit better.
Well done,
Yeah, a
Martin.
bit better. I'm not sure now, but...
You see, it's wishful thinking, isn't it? Well, that looks a bit handsome. Mind you, those They're lively, the ones we've had before, aren't they?
Yeah, I can feel the head shaking now. I never like to feel head shaking. It's always so exciting small. Here we go. It's like Jaws.
Yeah, it's on the move.
Need a bigger boat.
Needs a bigger glove.
Right, get my glove on.
If you drop, look at that. Again, great strike over there.
Blimey. I think someone's grabbed hold of that.
Maybe
Yes.
the 30 has got hold of the 5 that you were playing.
I think it could be the biggest fish of the day.
I hope it is. I do hope it is, for your sake, because...
Whoa, yeah.
Yes, well done.
Cloaking up.
That's it. That looks a bit more serious, Martin.
Yeah.
That's got to be a low double at least, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'd say at least.
10 or 12.
Be positive.
34.
Oh yeah, no, like nice pike. Nice.
Dive. Yeah.
I can see my roach in its mouth.
Yeah.
I like to play them hard as well. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. That's a very good fish. Yeah, big fish. Look at that.
Let me know when you want me to take over. He's got it clamped, hasn't he, across? He took it. Oh, that's a beaut. Well done, Martin. Cracker. The fish of the day.
Oh,
Definitely
that is
the fish of the day.
Cracking fish.
Beautiful. Well done. Watch your hand now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
15, 16.
Oh no, bigger than that.
17.
Yeah, I reckon that's
27.
That's a good double.
32. Well done. Hey, good stuff.
Right.
Dead rope coming out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a cracker, Martin. You can go off people, you know. Well done. That's a beaut.
Let me take that roach out.
That's it. Watch it around his maxillary then.
There we go. Just in that jaw.
Good lad.
Oh.
Let me just check. Whoops.
Now,
Chuck him
that is a
overboard.
splendid pike.
That is a cracker. What do you
Look
reckon?
at the
I think
condition
it's
of that.
18 or 19. That.
Yeah, it's a good fish. I'd say 17. Shall we quickly weigh her?
Yeah, go on.
She'll be comfortable here on the mat.
Beautiful. Lovely. What a good job. You're the best gilly I've ever had. They're in great nick, aren't they?
Yeah, lovely.
They really are beautiful fish.
I'll have to stand up.
Steady now.
Ooh.
Don't go mad. 18 and a half I got.
Well, moment of truth.
I hate to tell you, but it's just over 18 and a half. It is, truly.
Well done. Team effort. Well done, Bernard.
Terrific.
Well, you said to come here, so
Terrific.
that has to be half your fish.
Terrific. No, it's all yours.
Look at that.
It is all yours. She's a beaut.
Slip her back.
Yeah, well done, dear. Mind your fingers. Beautiful.
Back she goes.
They are in superb condition, aren't they?
Just hold her gently. There we go.
She'll go in a minute.
Well done, that man.
It's a lovely fish, but that 30-pounder will have to wait for another day. Because with spring approaching fast and the water temperature rising, the pike will be busy spawning, and underneath the bankside willows, the carp will be stirring too. Because they've been fasting most of the winter, the merest hint of spring is enough to get them sniffing around. And if they find food, they'll hoover up the lake bed with enthusiasm, sort out the tasty morsels, crunch them up with the teeth at the back of their throat, then eject the stones and inedible bits. Their spawning season is 3 months away. The water is too cold at the moment for their eggs to survive, but above them, the willow branches provide the perfect place for great crested grebes to nest. Weed from the lake bed creates the platform for egg laying, and these have to be fertilized. Incubation of their eggs will take 4 weeks, by which time there will be an abundance of baby fish for their growing chicks. Evolution by natural selection means that wildlife has this wonderful knack of timing events so that each species can take advantage of their circumstances to ensure survival. And fish are no different from any other wildlife. Minnows migrate up rivers into shallow areas to spawn, and the males develop colourful green, white and red markings so they can look attractive and show off to the females. But this makes them very obvious to public enemy number 1, kingfishers. They too will have young in their nests soon. So minnows increasing their numbers is a most convenient scenario. Not that female minnows are patient with the overzealous males. She tries to chase them off until she's ready to lay her eggs, and she selects areas where the flow will ensure there's sufficient oxygen for them to hatch. It's an exhausting process, but not as bad as being eaten. The fate of most minnows. Mallard ducks lay their eggs in late winter, so that when the youngsters are out and about, the weed and insects that ducklings depend on are increasing rapidly. It's all go in the natural world. The grebes have also hatched, at the perfect time to take advantage of all the small fish that are now becoming active. Summer is approaching. Aquatic weed is growing fast and now provides the basic building blocks for freshwater life. A home, food and a place to breed. And those favourites of us anglers, tench and carp, are increasingly active. And with the water now much warmer, carp like to bask in the sun. The perfect time to find them. I've been invited by Martin to try to catch one on a fly rod at these beautiful lakes, created by Britain's most famous angler and Martin's uncle, John Wilson. And as Martin is super keen, he's arrived before me.
Hi John, I thought I'd find you here.
Hello, Martin. How you going, all right? Oh, have a good trip?
Yeah, not bad.
Lovely to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
What on earth is this?
Do you remember when I was a little boy fishing here?
Goodness
You
me,
built a rod.
that isn't the junior specimen rod I made you.
Yeah, I thought I'd come and give it a go.
That must be 25 years ago. Goodness, have a look at it.
Time goes, doesn't it?
Do you know, that's when I had the shot, wasn't it? I think I made that from the top joint of an AC2. It was a fiberglass carp rod, and I just sort of made you the top joint up, put you this little trending specimen hunter handle on it. Goodness me, you're going to catch some fish on that.
Well, hopefully I'll get it bent.
I think I'd try the old lake, those first 2 or 3 swims, because you can get them very close in there and it's only about 4 or 5 foot deep.
Okay, well, eager as ever.
I'm going to start fishing.
Okay, well I'm going back to the house because Bernard's arriving very shortly, and I'm going to have some lunch and a coffee with Joe. All right. So
Okay.
Best of luck. I'll see you later.
Catch you later, John.
Angling can be the simplest of pursuits, and Martin likes nothing better than going back to basics with his boy's rod and childhood memories of fishing with John when he was just a kid.
Not very big. Oh. Yeah, in you come. God. Got you, you little devil. There we go. Oh, look at him. A linear. God, I'd like to catch you when you were 20 pound bigger. There we go. Look at you. Pretty little thing. Oh, isn't that? Stunning little carp. God, they don't get any better than that. Back you go, little fella. Try and find me a bigger one.
Oh, look at those, aren't they pretty? John? John?
Hello, Bernard.
Oh, there you are. I thought you'd be down there. How are you?
I'm all right. Nice to see you again.
Long time no see.
Yeah, has been.
Yeah.
Come and meet my wife, Joe.
Hello, Joe. How are you?
Bernard, nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
We've
What
been
lovely
having a
weather.
cup of tea.
Yeah.
Would you like one, or are you? Do you
Well,
want to go
no,
straight away for the
cup of tea later, if you don't mind, and
all right.
have a look at the fishing.
Okay, Martin's already round the other side of the
Right,
lake.
good. Well, see you later. Thanks very
See
much.
you later, darling.
Yeah, look at all these. Who does these?
Well, Joe does all the flowers.
Does she?
Yes, it looks lovely, doesn't it?
It's absolutely sensational.
But I'm hoping to put you onto some carps. But let's
Yeah, well, I'm not very good with flowers, but carp, yes. Well, that wind's getting up. Bernard? Do with a bit more sunshine, couldn't we?
Well, yeah.
Well, it would make your ponds look so much more beautiful.
Well,
They really are. They're sensational, I think.
thank you.
When did you...
До нереста остается 3 месяца. Вода пока еще очень холодная для икры и мальков карпа. Но над ними утка-поганка, известная также под названием чомга, уже вьет гнездо. Ветви ивы послужат для нее отличным каркасом. Водоросли с дна озера – хороший строительный материал. Скоро самка отложит яйца, и через 4 недели появятся птенцы. Приближается лето. Водные растения растут все быстрее, и теперь здесь есть все необходимое для бурной пресноводной жизни. Защита, пища и место для икромета. Обожаемые всеми рыболовами линии карп становится активнее, и когда вода прогревается сильнее, карп выходит погреться на солнце. И это хорошее время для его поиска. Меня пригласил Мартин попытаться поймать одного из них на нахлыстовое удилище на этом живописном озере, созданном дядей Мартином Джоном Уилсоном, известным британским рыболовом.
When did you think of doing these in the first place?
25 years ago.
Is it?
Yes, 25 years, and in that time, you know, I've been so proud to have created it. Really,
It's a
and
beautiful spot.
It's now grown up beyond my wildest dreams, I guess.
Yeah, fabulous.
Now there's a really nice little swim round here, very close in, and we're going to have to be very quiet, Bernard. Okay. Just between these two trees. If you keep to the right, I'll just put this net and bag down. Be ever so quiet here, Bernard, because they come patrolling all along under this bush and around those lilies. You can't actually cast in these situations.
No, when I said using a fly rod, I'd sort of anticipated casting, you know, but this is real jungle warfare, isn't it?
Well, it is. It's stalking fishing at its absolute best.
And
And I just see the tail of a fish in those lilies there, so I think you could be on quick here, big time.
Yeah, there he is, right on top.
Look at that.
He saw the line, he didn't like it.
coming back. That was close, wasn't it?